can't treat him like any of the other YouTubers around here because he's not like any of the other YouTubers around here. You got it? Alright, let's get it, y'all. First off, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm just a dude on YouTube. And just want to let y'all know, well, let me introduce myself. Currently, I am the Digital Nomad, formerly known as the Pandemic Poppy. I came alive during the pandemic. And I had told myself, you know, that I was originally supposed to be moving to the Dominican Republic way back in the end of 2019. So it's gonna be like the start of January, but of course we all know that COVID wound up coming into the world and travel restrictions were put into place. I was running around working with politicians, coming into contact with people like the current president of the United States, Biden, and somehow I contracted COVID. And not only was I sick, but I also was in the midst of saying, okay, since I can't move to the Dominican Republic at this time, let me go to Detroit, Michigan. So I wind up getting an apartment in Detroit, Michigan, very close to the Greektown area. And I just made a way for myself. Like I said, the clubs were still open, probably like one of the few places in the entire world where I think the people of Detroit just said, you know what, F COVID, I'm still gonna continue to live my life. So I was definitely going out every day, partying, spending an exuberant amount of money, and I wind up just meeting a lot of cool people, a lot of friends. Shout out my homegirl Angel, shout out Kaylee, just to name a few. And it was an amazing experience, but I never forgot that my promise that I made to myself, and that was to get to the Dominican Republic. Well, I'm here now. I've been here 3 days, and so far so good. It's amazing. I love the people. In Michigan, I was depressed. I was taking medication for depression. I was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type, and I just never really felt good on the medicine. I felt lethargic, and I was just doing a lot of stuff that I really just didn't want to do. You understand what I'm saying? I was getting very caught up into the political world and just getting off of my path and the things that I wanted to accomplish with my life. But it worked out good because of my bipolar syndrome. Like, you know, I get locked into certain things, and like I have no conscience. Like I'm an animal, you know. So I was very good, I think, in the political realm. Felt like we got cheated in the election. We worked very hard, but that's another story. We're past that. I'm here in the Dominican Republic now. And this is just, like I said, a brief intro video. I said, let me just get this done to show people and to tell people like just why I moved. You know, another thing you have to realize is I don't have any family of my own, meaning like I don't have any kids. I don't have a wife. I don't have a dedicated girlfriend. I've been blessed to just live my life freely, you know. And I tell women all the time, like, I am an experience. Like, I really don't, in my mind, and this could be, like I said, part of my bipolar schizoaffective syndrome, but I don't even believe I'm like a regular human being. I think I am a descendant of an angel, and these voices I hear is from my ancestors trying to contact me from the other side. So, on this earthly realm, they might consider me crazy, but like I said, I think it's my ancestors trying to contact me, and I just don't vibe with a lot of different people because we don't share the same morals and principles, and we shouldn't, because the people I come into contact with are mere mortals. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be saying in my life. I'm not crazy. It's the people. You shouldn't be crazy for just saying, hey, you know what? I want a family setting. I want to work towards things. But so many people, that I've come into contact with is just selfish. And I understand everybody has their own life to live, but I'd be like, man, listen, man, if we just do this, we can make some money and the whole team can be good. And people just everybody just wants they just want to shine. They don't really want you to shine, or they want to take from you. They don't never want to build you up. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the harsh reality of the world, so, well, at least the world that, I've encountered, and maybe it's what I'm putting out into the earth. Maybe it's what I'm attracting, because I am a very generous person, but people can only do to me what I allow them to do, what they permit. So that starts with me and setting boundaries for myself, and I've been working towards that. But like I said, I don't really believe in money. I tell people all the time, if money isn't real, it's just something that was created to control you, to rob you from your earthly experience here on earth. Time is the most important thing on earth. There's millionaires and billionaires that have passed away with millions and billions of dollars. They can buy, when they was on earth, they could have bought anything they wanted to buy. But they can't bring themselves back, right? I'm pretty sure that they would give up all of the earthly possessions that they left just to come back and take one breath of air. So time is the most valuable commodity on earth. But like I said, they have created a system, at least I know in the United States, where you exchange your time for money. Some people do it for more, some people do it for less. But regardless, people are exchanging their most precious commodity, their time, and getting tricked out of their earthly experience. And I believe it was the devil that did it, but that's neither here nor there. So I created this YouTube to try to help people escape the matrix. Like, I don't work a regular 9-to-5, guys. Sometimes I might work countless hours for myself, but I'm all about creating passive revenue streams while I sleep. So maybe I might go crazy working for, 10 days straight, but then I take a month off and I'm not working hard. I'm making money while I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. That 10 days I put in, I gotta get an ROI on it, a return on investment. So this is, like I said, this is what this YouTube channel is gonna be about. It's gonna be me documenting my experience, coming into contact with the local culture. Now, I know a lot of YouTube channels out there, they have guys, they would just show you the women, this and that, blah, blah, blah around here. But in my YouTube, I want to show you the people. Like I said, I believe the Dominican Republic is a great place. And so far, the people I've met have been friendly. They have been welcoming to me, and I just appreciate it. And this is the journey of me just making it here, guys. I still cannot believe that I'm actually here. One thing I can say that I didn't know was that, you gotta learn your Spanish. Like, every conversation around me is done primarily in Spanish. there are very few people that speak English unless it's a someone visiting like me to the country. So learn your Spanish. I've been working with Duolingo. I also bought this program called Synergy Spanish, but I haven't been practicing like that. I fell off since I got here these last 3 days. But that's something that I definitely need to brush up on, because, you know, when you're in the U.S., you can hear the conversation, even if, you know, you can eavesdrop on, I don't know if y'all know, see, like me, but you can eavesdrop on other people's conversations when you're in a restaurant. So just imagine, that's one of the sad things, is that I don't know what's going on around me. Because you hear a lot of other people just talking. So you hear blah, 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 blah. It sounds foreign, it sounds gibberish to me. Now, if a person is talking to me directly and slowly, and that's another thing about the Dominican Republic, people speak so fast over here. And I don't know, that's probably a motorbike out there. It's very loud, y'all. So eventually these videos are gonna get better. I'm gonna have, like, I didn't get all my equipment and stuff like that. I didn't know I was gonna be allowed to bring over here, but people speak so fast over here that you don't even know if they speak in Spanish. So the Spanish that you might learn, you might gotta forget about it. And then there's other words that aren't used here in the Spanish that, like I said, these apps like Duolingo will teach you. For example, I was taught tienda for store, and here they call them calmados or supermercados. Another thing is learn your numbers, man. Learn your numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is nada. Like, that's nothing. That's nothing. Necesitas aprender números grandes. So you need to learn big numbers, right? What I'm saying is, like, you need to have your hundreds, 200s, 300s. So 100, 200, 300, etc. You need to learn your thousands, 1000, 2000, 3000, etc., etc., etc. Reason being is because the prices here are in Dominican pesos. They're not in dollars. So you go to a restaurant and your bill is 3,450 Dominican pesos. When they say that number, which I can't right now, but I'm gonna learn, you don't even know what they say. You be sitting there like, huh? And then the bills of money you got are 20,000 bills, 1,500, 200, 100. The largest bill I had was 20,000, because that's what the ATMs be spitting out here. But what I'm saying is, you won't even know. Like, I mean, I went to a place and it was like 560 Dominican pesos, and the lady said it, and I'm just like, lo siento, no comprendo. like I'm saying, I'm sorry, I don't comprehend. I don't comprehend. I'm like, escribe para mí. So I'm telling her, like, yo, write the number down so I can see it. And I'm like, claro que sí. Like, yo, that's something that I think people need to know, like, for real. That's major. That's a major key. I guess I can tell people, for the people. Right now I'm staying in my apartment is in mi apartamento. It's in Zona Colonia. So that's in I think what I was told, this is in Santo Domingo. Well, I know it's in Santo Domingo, but I think the area Zona Colonia was one of the first, and someone can correct me out there if you're from Santo Domingo or you're a history buff, but I think this was like one of the first places built way back in the days. So it has that architectural charm, and this is what I really want to start showing y'all. Like, Like the women gonna be there, y'all. The party ain't gonna be there. We gonna get to that later. But that's not what I'm focused on. I'm focused on showing y'all just the people, the way of life, the people that I'm meeting, that I'm coming into contact with. Like, I can't wait for y'all to meet my friend Eliana. I met her, anyways, I'll let her, one day when she comes on, I'll let her tell y'all how we met. Funny story. But I'm more interested in, like I said, showing y'all the culture, the people, and just learning and growing. Like, y'all see me go from not understanding people to, you know, being able to have fluent conversations. And immersion is the best because I have no choice but to learn. Another thing is, if you decided to come to the Dominican Republic from the United States, of course you need your passport. Y'all want to get that ASAP, y'all, because, and I also recommend expediting everything so you get it back a lot faster. It took me roughly about 2 months, but some people have been waiting 5 to 6 months. They said it was a major backlog. As an American citizen, they will give you a 30-day tourist visa. I don't know how I'm about to plan to work this out, guys, because after 30 days, I'm supposed to leave this country, but I was just thinking to myself, like, if people come into America and they just staying, how come I can't do it here? Now, I do know there are overstay penalties which don't cost a lot if you wind up overstaying your tourist visa. But I'm not trying to come to a different country and break laws and things of that nature. So I think at the end of my 30-day experience, I was talking to my friend, mi amiga, Eliana. I think what we're gonna do is fly over to Colombia, visit for a week, and then I can come right back and I get another 30 days. I think that's how it works. Based on my reading and my understanding, I just have to leave the country and then you come back. Another thing is, when you come here, you're going to need not only your flight, but you have to show proof of return. And it has to be within that 30-day window, or you're gonna get flagged by immigration, which it actually happened to me because I had bought a one-way ticket. But there is a travel hack. There is a travel hack, guys, to where you don't have to actually purchase the full cost of a ticket. And I'm gonna tell y'all that in another video. This video has actually went way too long. I didn't think I was going to be talking to y'all like that, but like I said, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be teaching people how I make money online to be able to just say, hey, you know what? I'm about to up and move and go to the Dominican Republic to live. How I'm saying, hey, at the end of the month, I'm going to go take a week vacation over to Colombia. And all of these things I plan to teach y'all. Wish me luck. I'm going to leave my Cash App inside of the description box and probably in the comments. If y'all, you know, $5, $10 goes a long way for me over here. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps as I adjust to this life. Because right now, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is another thing before I get off this thing, is right now I'm still living like a gringo, and that's what my friend tells me. She says, you know, I don't really think about, like, most people don't tip how we tip in the United States and things of that nature. Like, don't worry about, like, for example, I go buy water because the water's not drinkable here from the faucet. Everyone has to buy water, but I buy water. It might be 50 Dominican pesos. I'm giving a $100 Dominican peso bill to the cashier and say, hey, para para su tipo, like for your tip. Like who goes to, so this is the mindset, like who goes to Kroger and says, you give the cashier and you give your cashier a tip. So I gotta remember that type of mindset and get out of the American ways and just my ways in general that have made me the animal that I am. But like I said, that's the pandemic poppy in me. I have to become more the digital nomad. But there is a time and a place. Like there's a time and a place to switch. Like when I get into the club, y'all know it's straight pandemic poppy mode. We shutting places down because we did it all over the U.S. And we did it the best. That's what I tell people. We ball at an elite level. You know, $5,000 tabs. I can imagine running up a $5,000 tab here. Like I feel like if I run up a $5,000 tab here, I probably should own the club. I mean, I'm just saying. Everybody would be wasted for days and days and days and days upon days because $1 here equals 56, 57 Dominican pesos. So I just can't imagine it. But anyways, y'all, like I said, hit that subscribe button, make that ching go bring for your boy, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.